we are taking things up with something way more performative, the pad effects. This is where you can start to get really creative with your mixes and make songs your own. On the Flex 2, you have 4 different performance pads. As you can see, hot cue, pad effects, looping, and samplers. In this episode, we are going to look at the pad effects. To activate it, you hold down Shift and Sync. This is now given the option of my 4 performance pads, and I will click Pad Effects. From here, we now have 8 different ways that we can use the pad effects, from reverb, echo, roll, just like you would see on a professional mixer. To see which ones we can use, I'm going to have a look at my record box. Over here, I can see my 8 different pad effects. It will automatically default with record box selected pad effects, but you can make your own. So here, I've already selected the effects that I most commonly use on a mixer. So I've got roll, reverb, flanger, noise, trans. To edit these, I'm going to click this little settings button here. By clicking the effect, I now can search through all these different beat effects, color effects, scene effects, and release effects. Next to the effect, you can then pick the beat value and the percentage. Now that we've set our 8 pad effects, I can click out of settings, and each time I press one of the performance pads, in Rekordbox it will light up as blue. That's how I know that that effect is working. So, listening to it with a song playing, a roll on one, reverb, flanger, noise is a really fun effect because this is one of the only effects you can use when a song isn't playing. So holding noise, then I've got trans on half, quarter, half, quarter, and an echo. So many different creative ways that you can now make music your own. To get started, I would look at using echo or reverb. These are 2 of the most popular effects to use when transitioning between 2 songs. It's going to make taking out that song a lot more smooth rather than a quick fade of the music. So taking a listen, if I was mixing out of this song, starting on the new phrase, beat matching, starting to bring it in, bass swap, and then I'm going to start using reverb on the song I'm taking out. Taking it out before the new phrase. But if I was taking out that song using reverb, even though the volume fader is out, you can still hear that reverb tail. You can even get really creative and start using 2 different effects at once. So I could have noise, and then start trans on the noise. And then I might echo it. Or bringing in what we looked at in the last episode, being the filter, we could now mix an effect and the filter together at the same time. Personally, right before a drop, I love using the half echo, but when you have the low end in, it gets a bit muddy. So filtering high pass and getting rid of that low end while echoing on a half really builds this dramatic tension, and then bringing them both up when the drop starts. So in the build up, echoing half, There are so many different ways you could take a song that everybody else plays and make it unique just to yourself. So get creative, have some fun, and see which effects are your favorite.